We fortunately got out alive, before the fire came.
Now at 6, Maui in mourning as survivors slowly return to their communities in ruin. Search and rescue operations are underway for those who may still be alive, sheltering somewhere within the destruction. Good evening. You're watching KCAL News at 6 on CBS Los Angeles. I'm Pat Harvey. At this hour, the death toll stands at 110, and it's expected to keep rising. While the road to recovery will be long, more help is headed directly to Hawaii. President Biden will visit on Monday to see the wildfire damage firsthand, meet with survivors, and survey the government's response. FEMA has already sent more than 700 personnel to the disaster zone and is sending more canine teams and mortuary specialists.
We're working carefully to search the affected areas thoroughly and compassionately while respecting all of the cultural sensitivities.
A disaster recovery center opened today where survivors can connect with FEMA specialists and organizations for resources. There's also an effort to move displaced residents out of shelters and into hotels or Airbnbs. Residents and government officials know this is still just the beginning, anticipating recovery on the island to take years. KCAL's Jeff Nguyen has been in Maui all week. He joins us live right now. Jeff?
Pat, we are about 15 miles outside of Lahaina. That's because communication is still very spotty there. To get into town, there are a number of checkpoints like this one that's being operated by the Hawaii National Guard. Now, traffic is flowing right now and people are allowed to go inside, but they will face a number of restrictions. Drive through fire-ravaged Lahaina and you will find devastation stretching for miles, while residents are taking stock in their losses a week after wildfires ripped through.
It not just me, lost everything, everybody. Everything's gone.
Many of them returned home for the first time Wednesday after officials reopened the main highway into town. Residents have been critical. Maui's warning sirens never sounded.
Thank God I have my husband and I still survive.
As the death toll rises, new video has emerged showing the ferocity of the wind-driven flames.
Behind, Uncle.
FEMA teams continue to scour what's now hallowed ground to help bring families closure.
People are right now traumatized. I can tell you it's going to be a long and costly recovery.
On Tuesday, volunteers from the grassroots organization Hungry Heroes Hawaii loaded water, milk, and food onto trucks.
We came over here last few days, established connections with all of the restaurants and the food trucks that were already cooking food for people for free.
Chef David and his wife Linda of Poppy's Ohana says it's the aloha spirit bringing everyone together.
There is hope. It doesn't end here. This is just our Friday. We're waiting for our Sunday morning.
Even as flames are extinguished, residents may not be able to return home right away. As officials warn, in some areas, dangerous toxic chemicals still loom in the air. And once inside Lahaina, people are not allowed to go into the search zones. That's because there is still a lot of ground to cover. And then on top of that, travel will be restricted between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. Pat?
Jeff, I love what that resident said there. It's our Friday and we're waiting for Sunday morning. But you were able to get into Lahaina earlier today. Tell us more about what you learned from the people allowed back today.
I think the recurring theme, Pat, is that a lot of people are concerned about the stormy weather that is in the forecast because people are dealing with a lot of toxins that are still there right now. Right. As you're walking through there, you see a lot of people wearing masks because the air quality is not good because of all of the ash that's on the ground. A lot of the homes were built before some of the standards that are in existence right now. So you're dealing with like lead and asbestos and stuff like that. So if it were to rain, the people are concerned that those toxins will get into the water supply. On top of that, it may, basically go down the hill and into the ocean. And the beaches here are not just for recreation. It's a way of life on a lot of levels. And the other part, too, is that people are already thinking about the rebuilding process. And in that process, people don't want to see things get fast-tracked. They still want to see environmental impact studies done, and they don't want developers to just come in and just wipe away homes that have belonged to families for 5, 6, 7, 8 generations. So the governor says that he wants to respect that, and he says that he wants to make sure that steps are taken to make sure that the land is preserved for locals. Pat?
Yeah, they want take the time to do it right. All right, thank you so much, Jeff. We'll talk to you later this evening on KCAL News at 8, 9, and 10. And if you want to make a donation to fire victims, just go to cbsnews.com/Red Cross.